Hi friends, I am finally here with a new video, which I was supposed to make like a month ago or a month and a half ago. This is my setup video or lineup video for 2024. So I'll show you exactly what I am using this year and also how I'm using everything. So welcome. As always, this video is gonna be slow-paced and hopefully relaxing, so grab yourself a drink and sit back. Okay, I want to start with my traveler's notebooks. First of all, these are the two I'm using. My brown midori and then my camel, which sadly has some stains in it. I guess you can't avoid life. Anyway, this is my journal. It's sterling ink, 500 pages insert, or 500 plus, 520 maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is my journaling, and I will soon explain, because I also use midori hibino, and I will explain the differences on how I use them. In here I have, wait, is this in the middle? No, I think this is the middle. So yeah, I just have this insert here with a lot of, I have some stickers here and a postcard, and I keep it here because it looks pretty and it gives this whole thing a little bulk. Then I have this insert, which is nice. I'm not a fan of this cover because it's so thick and it's really like, how do you say? It's not flexible. Like if you compare to sterling ink planner, this is really nice. It's soft, it's squishy, and this is just not. This is hard. This is, yeah, you get what I mean. This is nice and squishy, and this is just, I don't know what the word is. Not soft. Anyway, I still like this insert. I like to journal in this. It's been a while since I've had grit, so I'm enjoying that. And it's actually not limiting to me at all, which was I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to make, like, paint or do any art journaling in this because of the grid, but in fact I can, so that's fine. So here I have some of my paintings, some playing with my stationery, and then I have my journaling. Just whenever I put some books I've read, paintings, poetry, just writing thoughts. And things like this, you know. So this is what I use when I want to write about my thoughts, about my feelings, and all of that. I also have my monthly. Every month I write how I want to feel, what's my main feeling I want to feel this month, and then what do I have to do to feel that way. For example, January was I wanted to feel refreshed, awake. I wanted to feel excited. I wanted to feel motivated, inspired, and alive. So my rules were get fresh air, go out every day, do my asana practice, move more, hydrate, eat more, do some yoga nidra, stop avoiding doing my tasks, paint, do some affirmation practice, spiritual practice, do some dancing, more journaling, and things like that. That was my January page, and here is my February page. This month I want to feel creative, feminine, and just rooted in nature. So yeah, this is my journal, in which I also started a practice called the best case scenario, where I write the best case scenario that I would like to happen. For example, this one is for this spring. It's kind of goals, but it's not. It's just, what's the best thing that could happen? I write it down and I read it every single day. So I have this tab here, so I remember to come back to this page and give gratitude to those things that have not yet happened, but are coming, are going to happen. So that's a new practice. And so far it's actually worked pretty well for me. Yeah, so that's my journal. And then, actually, before I move into my planner section, I will take out the hibino, because it's kind of journaling also, but it's also planning. So it's a mix of journaling and planning. First of all, I love this little thing. It's so cute. I still think it's so cute. I did an unboxing, I think, last September or August even. And we have been good friends with this little one. So I use this for my daily pages. It's my daily planning, my to-do list, my task list, my reminders of what I have to do. It's also my reflection notes. So every morning and every evening I write how I feel, what I'm thinking, like just basically what's up that day. So in my hibino, I will write here in the morning about how I'm feeling, what's up, and then in the evening another one. So it's reflections, and it's different in my journaling in a way that figuring out how to explain this best. So my hibino is more for, okay, this is getting really difficult to explain. My journal here is more thoughts, feelings. If I need to write down my worries, notes about the day, what I did, stuff like that. And in my hibino is that, okay, this morning I feel tired. This morning I notice I have PMS. This morning, last night I didn't sleep so well, so I feel cranky. And in the evening I might write, oh, this day ended up being good, even though I felt cranky in the morning. So that's how this works. It's reflection. And in here I usually have my to-do list. I separate it for the morning and then for the afternoon. And then I write some random notes, like yesterday I was really proud that I actually folded my laundry because it's been on my to-do list for many days. I usually just use some stickers on these pages, and then this one in here I just keep a little log of what I've done. It's not that specific necessarily, but just like when I woke up, then if I did work, if I've been doom scrolling or watching too much Netflix, or it helps me keep track of how much I work and how much I get to be lazy and how much I read or do some self-care. Here is a little weather section. I write down the morning temp and just mark down, because this has these little icons for weather, so I use those. So yeah, this has been my use for this hibino, which is also great because I get to use a lot of stickers that are not my favorite. So it's kind of my practice to learn how to use the stickers I love. I love these, and also use the stickers that are, for example, sometimes I'm a member of Sticky Club, and sometimes I don't love all of the stickers that they send me, so I might just use them here. Sometimes I print pictures of the day, not very often. Write some quotes. Is that how you say it? Quote? Yeah, this is how I've been using this little thing. And I really think this is so cute. One day I had this kind of little breakdown, nervous breakdown. So instead of cutting my hair, I painted all the monthly pages with different colors because, you know, I don't use these pages. So please don't judge me. That's what I did. And I think I'm gonna just write some poetry or put some pictures in these pages later. Yeah. This has been really working out for me, and oh yeah, this is my cycle day here. And so I can follow what cycle day I'm on each day. And I can't wait to see what this will look like when it's full, because I think it already looks so cute when you can see this part that's been used. And I still feel like I don't need or want a cover for this one. I feel like it's like ready. I feel like it doesn't need an extra like fancy leather cover here, but that might change because I want to get into leather works. So I might try to make a cover for this one myself. I will keep you updated on that because that's been on my mind since last spring. So let's see what happens. Okay. So this was my daily planning, my daily pages, and let's move into my midori. So here I have, first of all, my self-made cycle tracking, where I track my menstrual cycle. This one you can download for free. Here's what it looks like empty. So you color in the moons by the date. And I have mentioned it before, but I will mention it again. I don't use this one by month. I use it by cycle. So this one here is not February, but this one is my current cycle. So when I get my period, I will switch on to the next page and start fresh. But if you decide to download this free one, you can use it however you want. So I just use color coding on how I feel and write some notes about if I have some symptoms. And there's that. Then I have my little pocket, which has some pictures of me and my boyfriend. They're so cute. And then we have some stickers here. And then my planner, which I love. This one took months to arrive. And I was so happy when it finally got here. It was already January when I got it. And I spent like 3 hours just setting it up. And these tabs, I got them from my friend. I kind of like them here, even though they're not super fancy. But they just, yeah, every important page I need to access easily has a tab. But let's see this planner first, okay? I have made I made 3 pages of vision boards in the beginning of my planner. So I just took some pictures from Pinterest about the vibe I wanna embody this year. And printed them out on a sticker paper and put them in here. Yeah. Next we have a goal breakdown spread, which I didn't finish yet, but what I did, I set up goals for different areas in my life. For example, here's business, personal, health, mind, soul, and creativity. Here is 1 year, someday goal, 1 year, half year, and then we have like monthly, weekly, and daily goals. And I will finish this up at one point. Next we have this kind of, I'll show you an empty one. This kind of page, I know some people are using it for tracking, right? Yeah. But for me, this became business planning, so I will just track here what's going on in my business. What am I selling at the moment? What am I kind of marketing at the moment? What is currently going? Because I do a lot of groups, like group coaching. So sometimes it gets confusing, like there's a lot going on all the time. So this helps me know what am I supposed to do. What am I supposed to do in my business? So yeah, this is how I use these pages. And then we start our monthly. Here was January. It's really minimal. There's not a lot happening in my life. There's a lot happening in my business and a lot happening in my mind, but when I put it onto this page, it's really simple. And here we are at February. And I really like this really minimal layout of the monthly pages. After that, we start our weeklies. Let me just... Yeah. So we start our weeklies. I just put here what's happening and here what's going on also this week in my business. So for me, it's like if it's not in my planner, then it's not happening. Sometimes I forget to write things up in my planner, and then I have no idea if something's happening. Like one day, I didn't write down that we were supposed to go for dinner at my boyfriend's dad's place, and I had no idea we were going because I forgot to write it down. So yeah, weekly page also really nice, minimalistic. What then? Yes, weeklies, and then next one is my tracking. So I use this moon tracker to track my movements, my pain levels, my anxiety levels. I track also what kind of pain I've had, and also if I went out that day, because when I work at home, sometimes I just don't go out for days unless I really remind myself, like, girl, go out, go take a walk, do something else. Yeah, so that happens. That happens some days. Here is a tracker which comes from this beautiful little ring. This ring tracks my sleep, my movement, my health, my menstrual cycle, my body temp, my stress levels, my recovery, my resilience, everything. It's basically really good. So what I decided to move into my system is every morning it gives me kind of level how ready I am for the day to face challenges and do things. So I track that level here, which is black. Then I track my sleep, which is purple, and then this green one is the balance of my activity and recovery. So this is good because if you have like a sports watch, it usually just measures your activity, and And when you move a lot, it's like, yay, good, you moved, but then it doesn't take attention that you also have to recover. So, like, here I moved too much and I did not recover enough. It gave me a low score because of that. And then these lines are for a rest state. If I didn't recover, or if I'm sick, or if I need more rest, it puts up like a resting state, so it doesn't measure my movement or activity at all. It just focuses on recovery, which I really like. So yeah, that's that. And then I have my mood here, and how many hours I slept here. And this mood tracker is available on my Patreon. You can get a digital one and print it out yourself, or you can subscribe for a printed one. So that means I will print this one out and mail it to you. But I won't be cutting it, so this is how it will be delivered. You will have to cut it yourself. Yeah. March trackers were shipped yesterday, so it's too late to get a March one unless you go for the digital version and print it yourself. But later on you can subscribe for April. And then I have my habit tracking, which is not about that I want to do all of this every single day. Absolutely not, because that would be just exhausting way too much. This is about just seeing that if I've done things, have I done things? And then I can look back and adjust if I feel like it's needed. Like, for example, plants. I can see that I did not take care of my plants last month. So that's something I might want to adjust. Next month, look, I did make a little bit of effort with plants this month. So that's how the habit tracking works for me. I have a lot of things here, like I want to meditate, I want to walk in nature, working out. It tracks if I was excited about work, if I felt this creative spark, if I did something creative, and all of these little things. So yeah, it's not about doing all of this every single day. It's just also kind of like a reflection. Yeah, this one is this month. Exactly the same here. Data for my ring, my mood, my sleep, and then this anxiety, pain, movement tracker. And then I have these empty pages here saved up for the whole year, so I can have these two spreads if I want to keep going. I will put them here, like these spreads are for them. Then I have my bills, like that I can track if I've paid my things. Yeah, it's easy for me to see from here that I've paid everything, so I don't have any bills waiting, or yeah. And in this page, I'm not gonna show it because it has private information, but I keep track of the bills I send to other people. And then I have my business notes in the back. So here are notes for retreats, some ideas for Instagram content, and yeah, this is just, the rest is just for whatever notes, ideas I have for my business, because I rarely write them on my laptop or anywhere. I just grab my planner and I write them here. And lastly, I track my body temp. So this ring takes my body temp every morning, and you can see how my body temp is in my cycle. And with this, you can actually predict when you're ovulating, when you are gonna get your period, because you can see how your body temp is changing. So that's really interesting. I will use it. So next one will be here, and then yeah. Lastly, I got stickers, and there is that. I love it. And the final thing I'm gonna show you is my 5-year hobonichi. And this one I am using very simply. So I hope I will be able to use this for a long time, but I've been putting up at what time the sun rises, what time the sun sets, and then I've been tracking the temp and just writing some notes about the nature and the weather, because I'd love to be looking back at, see, for like 2027, I'd be like, oh, a year ago I spotted the first flower, or the lake got warmer at this point and this point, you know, just like nature notes. I also plan to, when I get to buy some better paper, I want to print some pictures about like nature and the seasons here. And I can say it's really interesting because on the first day, the sun was rising at 9:41 a.m. and it went down at just a bit over 3 p.m. And now the sun rises at 8 a.m. and it sets at 5 p.m. I love to see how we're slowly getting in more light up here. So that is that. That's all I am using this year. Yeah, it's a lot for me, but so far I really enjoy having all of these notebooks a part of my day. Yeah, and actually yesterday I was just wondering if I should go start planning in my passport next year, but I will think about that more when the summer comes. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. I am so bad at checking my YouTube, but I promise I will answer at some point. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.